It's Leah, and today we are going to do your spiritual connections with pathways, right? So if you are new to my channel, I'm Leah. I read numbers, colors, and talk to spirits, and you may find that I like to remix words. So if you hear me say a word and it sounds like something you may know, 9 times out of 10 it will be, but I'll explain it to you, okay? So fire sign for October. You received a message, and in this message there are messages, because clarifying this message you have 3 pages, 3 out of the 4. So the message that you received is right spiritual message, because this is from the doorway gateway to spirit, right? The lady of the gift, it talks about generosity, receiving, or withholding. Yeah. So a gift is upon the table for fire signs, Leos, Sagittarius, and Aries. So understand the fact that it's not all about zodiacs, right? It is upon your planets, your moon, your sun, and the houses as well. 12 houses, 12 signs. The main colors here are white and purple. This is the clarity and the power, right? Or the clarity of empowerment upon this gift. So here someone could give you a gift, right? Someone can receive a gift, or someone is holding back a gift. Clarifying this gift, right? And it comes in as a 2. So twos and fours are the most injuring and damaging numbers on the boards at this time. Twos represent opportunity, missed opportunity. Communication factors of conversating and debating, right? Two connecting factors, or the two becoming one, or secrets being held or exposed, right? And this is going to be a creation, because you have 3 pages, right? The page of staff, the page of coins, and this page of swords upon the 2 that represents change. So get ready. So they tell us page of staff towards, right, the page of coin. See that? Receiving the news or some type of communication towards the receiving of something solid. See that? Those 2 came out together. And what is going to be given, right? Generosity. What is going to be received, or what is going to be held back, right? This gift. They tell us, clarify with the seeker of air, or also known as the page of swords, also coming in as a 2. This page of air, or the seeker of air, represents air element wand. Air element is that logic, right? And the wand talks about action. So someone here is thinking about how they are going to deliver the news, all right? And how strong, and when I say strong, this could be how hurtful it's going to be, or how happy it will make you, right? Yeah, page. So you have the ace of staff here, the ace of coin, and the ace of swords. 3 aces makes the 3. What is the 3? The creation of the 2, which is change. So they're telling us about the strength, because the lady of the gift comes in as white and purple, the purity and the clarity of power, or the purity and the clarity of empowerment of opportunity, missed opportunity, secrets being held or exposed, a communication factor of the sword, right? What is the sword? Someone offering truth, releasing a secret, or someone cutting away. And then, you say, well, Leah, if someone cuts it away or cuts it off, how can it be a gift? Because it may be a gift of self, right? Because if you are involved in a relationship, or you are talking or dealing with people who are no good for you, and then this thought comes in your head, right? Air element one, or what type of action you need to take as far as giving out the truth, or hitting them over the head with truth, right? Cutting them off, cut them away. It would be a gift to self, or a gift to another person if a person was cut out, right? So let's go. Let's see what's surrounding this. Spirit, what surrounds the lady of the gift, right? Let's see what can't be seen. Dang, okay. Card comes out and it jumps on top of the spiritual connection. Look. And it comes in reverse. It comes out reverse. And this is risk. So they're telling us there's no risk here in or towards reflections and non-judgments. How you feel, what you see, how you think, right? It's not about how a person thinks or what a person will think of you. It's about the reflection of self. Now listen, here risk is a 4. Mhm. And here the lady in the mirror is an 8. So you have 3 4s. Mhm. All together they represents the creation. See that? The creation of no risk towards non-judgment, not worrying about how a person is going to judge you, or no risk towards the reflection, how you see a person, what you think, right? You do what's best for you. And then this spiritual wisdom, the main colors here are white, gold, green, and red. You have 4 colors, so this is major. The white talks about the purity and the clarity of the gold, which is the illumination, towards the green that represents abundance, health, wealth, success, or risk. Surrounded by the red. What is the red? Blood, love, or defeat. Blood talks about family ties, right? Defeat talks about someone failing to make a move or failing to think the correct thought upon themselves, right? And love talks about the staying together, the putting together, or the love of self, or do you love others more that you cannot risk letting them go? You see? So it's a lot going on here, right? It's a lot going on. So let's break down the risk and the lady in the mirror. And it's funny because the lady in the mirror looks over here towards the risk in reverse. Here you have the decision, because this is a 4. 4 talks about um, the acceptance or the rejection of the 8. What is the 8? Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations, calling for a spirit to a person, right? That would be the lady in the mirror in a situation. No risk. You see, no risk. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, why is risk in reverse for the lady in the mirror? For fire signs, fire planets, fire houses, right? Fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, right? Okay, you got 2. Woo! Look, 2. Being pushed forward, being pushed forward. You have the emperor or the father. Major authority, massive energy. Yeah, the father, also known as the emperor, needing to make a decision, because the emperor or the father comes in as a 4. What are the 4s? The acceptance or the rejection of what? A new journey. More 4s. You have 3 4s again. The journey comes in. No, you have 2 4s. The journey comes in as a 4. So someone needs to make a decision, right? Massive change, massive journey, massive decision towards the massive journey in which way a person will take, or the way in which a person is going to deliver the message. Because don't forget, we have 3 pages here on the board. Underneath the deck, courage comes in. Let's go. And this is a transformation of courage, because courage comes in as an 8 towards what? Divine guidance, divine insight. 9, the seer, also known as the hermit, someone who is journeying, right? Looking for wisdom, looking for insight, right? Someone who has a vision, right? Someone who needs to be guided, who a lot of times when you have the seer or the hermit, you have a lot of people praying for clarity here. See that? Yeah. And then they tell us the dreamer comes in. 5 changes. 5 represents changes. The dreamer, and in this deck, this is also a major. The dreamer comes in and talks about a person who imagines, or a person who has a broad imagination, or a person who is a hustler, or a person who is a person who moves a lot. Someone is looking for some type of illumination, and this person who is looking, they're either gonna get it by the sun or the moon. They're gonna come in, and it's gonna be a balanced form, because the seer has a light, a orb of light, and then the dreamer comes in and receives illumination by the moon, and this is what's gonna bring this person's balance. And it's all about how they are going to move. And then they tell us legacy. For a long time, a person has been journeying, and this is also a 4. For a long time, a person has been with someone, and now that course has come to an end. They need to know which way to go, and which direction to take, how they can approach this person for and use their skills. 8. So you have a lot of 4s and 8s here. And then they tell you be strong. You got to be strong. See that? Be strong, right? Be secure, right? Know what you know within self before you put it on the table. Do not move too fast, I hear, right? Towards what? That partnership. See that? Partnerships, the creation of a partnership. But together they represent the one. The one represents you, right? Self, journey, thoughts. How you think about your actions along your journey, or the thoughts in which you are going to take along your journey towards a partnership. So you could talk about a breakup. Could talk about a breakup. Could talk about divorces. Could talk about the getting together of relationships. Because here I notice coin, coin, earth, earth, right? And following the earth, earth, right? 4 coin, 8 of coin. You have air, air. Thought, thought. Someone must be grounded in their thoughts, because they tell us, why must you be grounded? Because the creation of being grounded is here, right? Coin, coin. Towards you, right? Of your journey in your thoughts, air, air. See that? So they're telling us there's no risk. So if there's no risk, what is there to lose? No risk, right? Because you know why? If you are grounded in your thoughts, right, then you know what you know, right? You know what you know. Some of you may need to just figure out the time frame in which you present it to this person about either getting together or letting go. A lot of you may also switch jobs, switch professions. And you have one on the ground, the grounding of memories, leaving a person in the past. This is also known as the 6 of Cups here, memories, leaving the past in the past. And it is funny because don't forget, the lady in the mirror represents reflections and non-judgment. You know within yourself when a time has passed, right? Why hold on? If there is no growth, right? Or there is no sunshine, why hold on? And in order to have growth, you must have sunshine. Everything doesn't grow by the moon, honey. Everything does not grow by the moon, even though the moon can be a signal of a time, because you do have flowers that bloom at night. Yeah. It's signal. It's a signal. It's a beacon, right? So if you what you need to do is look at your rising, right? Sun sign, and look at your moon, those two, and put your story together, right? And then also when you talk about communication, your planet of communication and coordination is Mercury. And I also include Mercury in a lot of stuff I do, because Mercury is about how you communicate and the actions in which you take. Like, yeah. And then Venus is that planet of love, desire, beauty, and success. So look at those planets and also get into your birth charts and look at your houses. Look at your houses. Your sun sign is your rising sign. Mhm. And your birth sign tends to be the third house. So the sign above your birth sign is the second house. Your birth sign is the third house, like me. I'm a Scorpio. Everything in my chart is basically Scorpio except for a couple of things. My moon is Sag. So when you talk houses, I'm a Scorpio, so Scorpio falls in my third house. The sign above that would be Libra. So my second house is Libra, and my rising, which would be my first, is going to be Virgo. So I'm grounded, right, in Virgo. Air in my second house, and then I'm watery in my third house, and then Sagittarius in my fourth house. It's all a cycle, all falls in line. A lot of you need to put it together because a lot of people are looking at tarot and learning the cards and learning the messages and receiving them, but they're not in tune with the chart. And it is so important. Think about it. Why is it when a person is born, or a child is born, they give you a birth date and the time in which you are born? Everything is aligned. hmm You're not just born on November 17th or 1975. You know, because they have to put a time frame down. And it's important because everything in this world evolves around numbers. I tell you another thing. I was in nursing school years ago, and one of the professors, she was like, "We really need you," because I had transferred into another from another college to there. They were private, but I was like, I'm all about accelerating. I'm ready to get this in and get it over with. And she says, "Listen, if you pass the math, you pass the test." And I'm like, "Well, wait, I need to know how to read and the correct language to use and the terminology." She was like, "No, you don't. We'll teach you that. Just pass the math." I always been strong in math. That's why I read colors always, right? I said, "Well, dang." And then when you think about colors, there's different hues, right? Numbers that are associated. Like when you go on a computer, you see the different colors and they have all these numbers and letters and stuff for the colors. Yeah. So I said, wow. So it's a lot that is geared towards numbers, 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 numbers. So that came out for you guys, okay? So let's get into your pathways and your spiritual connections, okay? Yeah, I was busy. It's like October was coming. It's like the end of September. Everybody's been pulling, pulling, pulling. Leah, 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 Leah. We need you. We need you. We need you. I've been running around so much that it's crazy. I said I got to get fire signs in. I got to get fire signs in anyway because my moon is fire. I got to see what's happening. Yeah. So let's go. Spirit for fire signs, planets, zodiacs, and houses. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius, air sign. Matter of fact, I tell you what, I'm one of my new patients' son is Aquarius. Aries and Leo. What is the spiritual connection? You have two, and they split. You have one here, upright, and you have another one here on top of the clarifying deck, right? Two path split. Before we look at that, let's get your pathways. Spirit, let's see what's in the middle. 4 fire signs, zodiacs, right? Houses, planets. What is along the pathway at this time? A lot of you are going to get ready to make a choice here. Ooh, into the unknown. Let's go. Move forward. No hesitation. No hesitation. And into the unknown comes in as a 7, represents you. 7 is a number of self-reflection. Underneath the deck, metamorphosis, changes. Underneath the deck And that comes in as also another 7. So this is a message for you or for self, right? Yourself. And you got a card on the floor. What is it? Ooh, what is on the ground? The creation of blooming abundance. Listen, let's go. Time to journey. Time to journey. Ooh, okay. So with your card that lands on my clarifying deck, we take the first card. And this you receive cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. Comes in as a 9, referring to news, baby, page of staff. Y'all hot with these pages today. Let's go. A lot of messages, right? A lot of messages. It's good though. So we'll get the energies, right? So the first you received was the invitation to connect. You are the second element, third element that has received invitation to connect. Comes in as a 1. Let's go. Time to connect, time to tune in. And then even here, there are the representation of planets. Look, 1, 2, 3. 3 planets are here. 3. 3 planets. Let's go. Do what you got to do. Time to tune in. Spirit, what is the energy for the invitation to connect? Stop for fire signs. Stop or indecision. Time to figure it out. And this comes in as an 8. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as a transformation. Calling for a spirit to a person in a situation along your pathway. Move along into your blooming abundance, please. Yes. Also creating the one you, the one thought, the one journey. And for your cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. I haven't seen this in a long time, right? Spirit, what is the energy? Here's news. Here's a message. Community. Sometimes you have to cut people off. Sometimes you have to pay people out of your life. Sometimes you have to open your eyes and realize what's really going on with these connections that you are tethered into. And here you have another 7. So it's all about self this month. Fire. Yeah. So let's shut down your cosmic heart, cosmic Christ, and your beautiful pathway. And let's get into this tuning in. Yeah. Let's tune in. So let's go and see what surrounds the invitation, right? To connect for fire. Let's go. Spirit, what surrounds the invitation to connect for fire signs, fire planets, fire houses, or houses of fire? All right. Split. Another split. Listen. One is in reverse, but I don't believe it's in reverse. This card actually points to the spiritual wisdom. I'm going to show you. Because I said reverse, spirit said no. But look what's hidden, and it's in limbo. You see? It's in limbo. It's hidden. This is beauty. This is something that is beautiful, but it could be painful, harmful, or dangerous. And it's in limbo, and it comes in as a 4. So this is a double confirmation that you must make a choice of what to do. See that? Choice. Towards being grounded. High priestess of earth. Let's go. Time to get grounded. The creation of the high priestess of earth towards. Let's go. The diamond dreamer. Bringing in a balance of material wealth and true prosperity. Let's go. No indecision, babies. No indecisions. No. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a lot, but it's beautiful. Right? Time to get grounded. Here, the divines have shown themselves, right? You have the 3 with the 6 that represents the 9. What is the 9? The divines calling forth your attention to a person, which would be fire, needing to be grounded. See that? High priestess of earth towards getting your material wealth, your true prosperity, and bringing forth a balance. A decision must be made. I told you in previous videos that October was going to be the time of the divines. They was going to come in here, show up, and show out. And that is what they're doing, right? So what is this indecision to connect about? Please tell me. You're not sure of what is the problem. And once again, this comes in as a 9. The one with the 8 represents the 9. The divine's calling forth your attention to a person, which would be fire, needing to connect their mind, their hearts, and birth charts. Yeah, planets, right? Planets, pay attention towards a situation of indecision that needs to be transformed, because this is the 8, transformation. And then what's behind the indecision? I'm unsure, Leah. I'm unsure. Is it a beautiful thing or not? Which path to go? I don't know what path is going to cause me pain, hurt, sadness, and depression, being in the dark. Or am I going to go down the right path of light? See? Yeah. Yeah. So being in a decision mode of not knowing exactly which path to take. So what I see, I'm gonna tell you what I see right now, and it's like they're guiding you towards it. So on one path, look, see, because it's a split. You cannot move forward because the tree is your block. You must make a decision, left or right. If you go this route, let me show you what's over here. This is why they're telling you to connect. And look at the arrow pointing over here. What is in connection? You being grounded for your abundance. The divines are here. Divines, I'm telling you, I see it. This is what's on this path. You staying connected, you tuning in spiritually, you getting some type of spiritual guidance, you talking to your ancestors, you talking to your angels, you're praying to divine spirit, you're praying to the most high, you're praying to the heavens, and then they say, okay, we're gonna lead you this, being grounded towards you getting your success, wealth, and health. Yeah. Whatever is very prosper, like whatever prosperity is for you, or whatever is wealth for you. Here I hear people are going towards houses, homes, right? Apartments, needing to be on their own. Cars and trucks coming. Yeah. Property, land, real estate coming, right? Something about commercial, something here, something about commercial, whether it's being commercial real estate, commercial property, industry, or being on a commercial. A lot of you are getting ready to get messages, and when you say true prosperity, I hear happiness, joy. Someone is going to be at peace. Someone is going to be laid to rest, peace. Um, and I hear fulfillment. But even here, there's a decision because brown is the most injuring and damaging color on the board at this time. A decision will be made, must be made. Too much indecision. But they're telling you down this path, because if you go down this path, guess what? Get ready for the ups and downs of a bumpy road. See that? Is it really beautiful or not? And then this comes in as the creation. So guess what? You must want it or not, plain and simple. Because on the path where the rose is, or beauty, there is the creation of you going against the grain. I hear this phrase, let go, let God. I hear that. I also hear go with the flow. That is currency. Um, and it's something about move out and ships come in. So do not become your own block. I'm telling you. So let's look into this indecision and see what's happening here, because they're telling us it's time of transformation, baby. Do not stay mentally blocked. Do not stay mentally stuck. All right, let's go. Spirit for fire. All right. Dang, that came out. You see, look, boom. Look. Why is it here? Why is the indecision here? Static. Static. Look. Needing to change. Some type of non-connection. Or you know how like back in the day, the snow on the TV, people used to call it the snow, but it was static. Shh. Um Someone needs to turn around. Someone needs to wake up here. Because even in this cage that serves as like a jail or a prison, a bear sleeps. Because see, this is the cave. And this is the face, but this is the mouth. And look, it's like someone is blocked, someone is stuck, someone is in a prison or in a bind. Someone needs to remove this, or a transformation 8 needs to come in. So it talks about fire element sword, that passion, that drive, that motivation towards the sword thought. Do not keep yourself mentally stuck. I'm telling you. 8 with the 8 represents the 7 self. Someone is in an indecision because they are blocked, right? Unsure and stuck. And then the thing about it is, you are stuck from manifesting, because here you have the sorcerer, or also known as the magician. The magician is a sorcerer, or a person who can wield and create with energy. Some people are on the fence about going to get some type of spiritual help. You are the bear. Here is the magician, or the spiritual guide, or a psychic, or a tarot reader, and you just can't get there. Something is holding you back. Mind, get out of there. In order to move on, if you need help, you need help. That's just like if you have a mental disorders. Don't you go see a psychiatrist? Same thing. It's just like a spiritual reader or a spiritual guide is like a therapist. I can tell you that from experience. You know how many stories I hear, and I sit and I listen. That's just like you want to play on a football team. Your spiritual guide, or your tarot reader or oracle reader is going to be your coach, life coach, spiritual coach. Same thing. Get out of your head. Spirit, why is the static here towards the sorcerer in limbo, over the connection, over your high priestess of earth and your true wealth and prosperity? See that? Look, it covers all. It covers all. It covers all. And it's in limbo. Invitation to connect. Invitation to connect. What is stopping you from connecting? The 8 of staff in limbo. Not sure if I need to communicate. Not sure how to communicate. This could represent emails, right? This could represent text message, phone calls, voice recordings, video messages. I'm unsure. And then they telling us 8 again, transformation of action, 8 of staff, needing to learn how to open your mouth. The squeaky oil gets the wheel. I mean, the squeak wheel gets the oil. Closed mouth don't get fed. And then I also hear only you suffer. Spirit, why is the 8 of staff here in limbo for fire? For fire. Over your static, over your sorcerer or magician. Coming in as a queen of staff. The queens also represent someone who is wounded or injured. This is the wounding of action, the wounding of motivation, the wounding of drive. And see, the thing about the queen of staff, this is a person who has psychic insight, or like a person who watches tarot or knows tarot. That is that third eye. This is also a person who has power in their hand, purple flowers, and the staff can be used to hinder or help, because it can help you stand up, move on, or it can push away any type of harm or danger or pain that is coming. Underneath the deck, someone is waiting towards the sun. Someone is waiting towards the illumination. More staff, right? Of what? Of how a person is going to journey, how a person is going to move, or what type of insight a person is going to receive. Hermit. Why though? Why though? Why? Because I'm worried, Leah. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to go. I don't know who to talk to. 9 of Swords. About what? What are you okay, you're worried. About what? I'm worried about movement. See that? Six of Swords. Now I'm going to stop because you have staff, staff, sword, sword. Here, a person, they either turn their back on illumination or they turn their back on one sun, illumination, health, wealth, success, ultimate success, to go towards another sun, or they turn their back on a sun of emotions, feelings, to walk past another sun because this person is journeying by fire. Fire either creates, manifests, or destroys. But why are you journeying? Where are you coming from? I'm coming from a point of waiting. I'm coming from a point of not being sure which way to go. Or some of you have learned to walk through that doorway, gateway, those two of staff red, to take your new illuminated journey forward. And I'm moving, right? I'm moving. But what is in your head? I'm journeying towards worry. Or some of you here are going to face your fears. This is a 9. This is a 9. Representing the 9, divine. So a lot of you are going to journey and not know. You're gonna journey and not know exactly where you're going or what you're going to do or what is the purpose. But it's all about that movement. Let's go. A person who is going to surrender the defeat of the indecision. I'm going to show you same thing. Same thing. Red cloak, red flag, the indecision, and do what? I'm going to recover 4 swords, right? Recover the illumination that is the goal to move forward, or the way being clear, or the road being open for my recovery. Let's go. Let's go. Keep moving. Don't stop, because they tell us here you're moving to face the 5 of swords. 5 of swords, an indecision to carry a heartbreak. You are not a weak person. The only way you can say that you are weak is if your mind says so. About what though? About a relationship, a celebration, a reconciliation, right? 3 of Cups, or the community. This is also a person or a situation that can be a blockage. And then they tell us someone is in their emotions here. 4 of Cups, someone is holding back emotions or needing to move on, but they keep allowing their attachments to block them from what? A balanced relationship, a balanced friendship, a balanced partnership, investment deals, investments, finances, right? The lovers isn't just a love relationship. It is also known as the community. So where a person looks back at their past, you see, actually this is the wrong way. They need to keep moving forward to get to the balance. Why would you accept the 3 when you can have the 6? Why would you accept minor when you can have major? Stop looking back. And then they tell us this major is very valuable. Ace of coin, right? Ace of coin. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I see. When they speak to you about High Priestess of Earth towards your diamond dreamer, this is this. The ace of coin. Anything that is valuable. I told you, houses, cars, job raises, job positions, job opportunities, success, happiness, joy, right? Could be relationships, could be some type of investment deals. I keep hearing investment deals or something about abundance. But when you say this, because you're trying to figure it out, that beauty in limbo, what is the beauty in limbo? It may be okay, it may be cool, but why are you looking back? The 4 of Cups, the 3 of Cups with the King of Cups, Ace of Cups makes the 4 of Cups. The Four of Cups is someone who's steady trying to decide, steady trying to get it together. I want to go. I need to move. I know I need to move. I feel like I need to move on. I need to push on, but I'm stopped. I'm blocked. I'm blocked. And look, journeying. Are you journeying towards worry, or you are journeying towards facing your fears and getting out of your head? Too many swords. So this is what I see. What needs to be balanced? First of all, what needs to be balanced is your mental, journeying towards the mental settling. Because you are in the indecision. I see it so perfect, right? About what? About action on one end and emotions on the other. Two and two. Two of staffs on one end. And that is the Four of staff. Compared to the Four of cups on the other. You see that? Get out of your head, balance your emotions, take action. Plain and simple. Do what you gotta do, fire. I'm telling you. I'm not sure. I don't know which way to go. Emotions, mental, or being grounded, taking action. Static. If you get out of your head, it'll be so much easier, fire. And my mind is made up. I already know what this situation is for me. Let's look at this pathway. Let's go. The creation of blooming abundance. Literally stumbling into your abundance. Coming in as the unknown. Some of you are blindfolded. Some of you can't see. I don't know, Leah. Me, because this is a 7. But here is a little bird right there. Birds represent messages. So even though you can't see, even though you may have to feel your way through, even though you may have to move slow, you mustn't hear loud and clear, because the bird can still chirp, chirp, chirp and deliver that message. Your ears aren't clogged. Your ears aren't blocked. See that? And you're going to find your way. You are going to feel your way. You are going to walk a journey or go along a journey, or you are going to allow a guide or a message to navigate you into your blooming abundance. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, fire. Let's go, fire. I can wait for mine. I'm ready. And I feel it. I feel it coming. I'm like, yeah, when it comes, I'm going to be ready to handle it. I'm going to be ready. I say it every day, I'm going to be ready for it. You've been prepping me. I'm prepped. I got my guides. I know, to go to the spiritual realm. If I'm ever in a bind, I'm ready. So there's no block, right? There's no block. So let's look and see what's going on. Blooming abundance, right? Do not get afraid because you can't see. Because even though you can't see and you can't journey solidly with your feet upon the ground, you can still feel. Yeah, your hands are not bound, right? Your hands are not bound. Listen, open your mind, open your ears, right? Spirit for fire. Why is into the unknown towards blooming abundance here for fire? Fire signs, fire earth, planet, fire houses. Let's go, baby. Balance. The changing of balance. Yes. Balance comes in as a 5. A time of change for your balance. Yes. What? Who? Yeah. Yes. Let's go. Balance. Time to change. You want your balance? Sometimes, a lot of you are going to be walking in confusion, and you're going to be unsure. That's why I said stumble, because this feminine energy. Why are you wounded here? I can't see, Leah. I can't move. I'm not listening. See that? It's the reason why you're wounded. And then I say confusion, because that's a mausoleum floor. That checkerboard floor, white and black, confusion. White and black, white and black, white and black. Yeah. And then they're telling us changes comes in. This is the temperance, divine guidance, divine hope, what's going on behind the scenes. We are leading you to your abundance, and you don't see it, you don't know it. Some of you can't feel it. Some of you are listen for the messages. It's good, right? It's good. Spirit, why is the balance here? That came out so quick. When I say they popping, time to receive or offer plenty, baby. Page of cups. What? Fishes represent plenty. But why is it time? Because the time of holding back and holding off, that's over with. For a coin. Why? Because a person has seen the light. I hear. A person has received their insight. Someone has made up their mind, okay, I need to go talk to a spiritual guide. I need to pray a little more. I need to drink a little bit more water. I need to eat more red fruits and berries and vegetables. And then it's about the 10 of coin. The 10 of coin, right? Let me tell you, because I see a few things here. Some of you are going to get the insight of a person who was holding you back. And when I say the person who was holding you back, dog represents friend or enemy. A person who is so close to your family, a person who works on your job, a person who lives in your neighborhood. This dog represents a friend or an enemy. Some of you are going to get the 411 on the information. It's not called being nosy. It's called I need to know about this person. Who is this person to you? This also could be pertaining to money, because around your insight and your knowledge and being in a spiritual uphold for you to open your eyes and see what you need to see, money is surrounding the hangman. Money, finances, right? Finances, money, something of value. Could be a home, could be investment, could be a business, right? Family is here, right? Someone who is close to your family. It could also pertain to a school, a daycare, right? Something about a child, because look at the child, right? Giving the money or something valuable away to the enemy. This could also represent like your lower self. This could talk about addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex, workaholics, people who like to eat a lot. It's just overindulgence. I rather give my value, my hard-earned money away to satisfy my lower needs. So it's a lot going on. 10 of coins also represents business or organizations. See that? So that's what's going on. But a change is coming. A change is coming. Where a person was held back, they're going to transform that and receive their plenty, because they said changes is coming towards a balance. Let's go. Yeah. Stumbling upon. I also hear like a person who is addicted to alcohol and drugs. Your salvation or your savior or your gold or your cup of plenty is going to be that you are going to be clean. Right? You're going to be clean. You're not going to want a taste, or you're not going to want to whatever. No drugs, no alcohol. Literally coming in here, purging. Underneath the deck, the tower comes. Let's go. The tower comes. And what is beside this tower is a victory. Let's go. And here is another indecision or decision, or someone being unsure. Because here you have two people falling off of the tower. But who is going to win the situation? My hat's off to you. The person who is closest to their victory, you are going to win. I told you. I told you. And then they tell us the emperor is here, a person who is a boss, a person who is over their lives to make their lives decisions, right? Life choices, a change in life, right? A change of travel, a change of hurt. Uh-huh. major movement, major ruling, right? I have the power to do this. I know I can, I know I can, I know I can, I will, I will, I will. People who are big on these mantras and affirmations, changes is coming. Changes is coming. And then when I say changes is coming, they're telling us a person is, they're gonna turn their, it's like they're gonna look away from a group or an organization or a company or a person who was their juggle struggle. Look, now the King of Cups comes in and looks away from this Three of Cups, and then they tell us to a coin. This was the juggle struggle. No longer will I be held back by the community. No longer will I be held back by a person or a group of people who all they want to do is party, party, party. I used to be a part of this group. No more, because it is the juggle struggle. You see that? Beautiful. Let's go. Out of the Four of Cups energy, literally, until I have a cup all on my own. And here, the King of Cups has the staff representing action, ace action, right? Towards the Ace of Cups. This is a person who has love of self, love of something else, or love of someone else. Because what was old or what was the blockage, they turn in their head. I don't know. Been there, done that. I'm looking for my plenty. There's another fish. Let's go. What? Man, listen. You're gonna stumble into it, some of you, and some of you need to change your mind frame to bring a balance and temperance, spiritual guidance of change, balance. Do what you gotta do. This is a long fire's pathway. Everybody's gonna go through this. Someone or something you need to cut out to move on, you will. I'm telling you. And it's gonna be the best decision you made in that path. I ain't gonna say in your life, because life is full of pathways, but that's gonna be the best decision you ever made in your path, right? The path in which you are journeying on. And a lot of you are literally, you have just gotten on a new path, and as soon as they put you on that path, they hit you with a test or an exam, and you fly by it or you fly through it in no time. And so once you have won the obstacle, or you have overcame the blockages, path change, and you just keep going up, 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 elevate, up, 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 up. See, do what you got to do for you. Always remember that. People change, seasons change. Not the fact that people change and seasons change. It's because you're constantly changing your paths. Different people are on your path, different obstacles and tests on each path. And it's going to be throughout the year for your lifetime seasons. You're going to go through certain paths during certain seasons. And how fast you grow up, blow up, bubble up, move forward, it's all upon your mental, baby, of action, thought of action, right? Last one, cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. This is a card of 9, the divines. The divine's heart, right? Towards being pure, purified, and cleansed, right? Walking in a path of light. Yeah, yeah. And then they are here trying to illuminate you, right? Towards the community. These are the blockages. This usually represents the Three of Cups. Someone who is in your surroundings, someone who you're connected to, friends, family, co-workers, right? So here they're telling us it's time for you to take a higher road, or it's time for you to get away from these people, because these people are the people who have been put in place to be your stumbling block or your blockages. I'm getting ready to do October blocks. Oh yeah, because I've been seeing them left and right, and it is not even the fact that they're there to stop you. They're there to test you, for you to step over them, for you to go around. If you cannot go through, what must you do? go over or around. If you cannot go around them, what must you do? Go through them or over them. If you cannot go over them, what must you do? Go through them or around them. There's always options. Never go beneath them. Okay? Yeah. So here, the Three of Cups, someone who's open and available to whatever you want to do, right? This is the yes man. Yes, I'll kiss your toes. Yes, I'll rub your nose. Yes, 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 yes. Will you jump off a bridge? Yes. I just want to be in with you guys. I just want to be your friend. I just want to I just want to be a part. That's that person. Here's a person, when you talk about a sexual person, this could be a person who's easy. This could be a prostitute. This could be someone who wants to sleep with you to get to the top. Someone who just wants to sleep with you just to say they've been with you. Yeah. And then here with the red represents love or defeat. This person comes in playing a hurt, mm, playing you like a fiddle, right? Telling you whatever you want to hear that sounds good because they know you'll go for it and you'll fall for it. So whatever tune I need to play or whatever song I need to sing for you to do what I need you to do for me or to get in with you or to rule you or whatever, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. And then they're telling us, here's the news, page of staff. This is the news, or this is the communication, or this is the message of action you must take. You see that? You see that? Let's go insight, baby. Let's get some insight. Yes. Spirit 4, the community for fire. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. They came out quick. Why is it here for community? No hope, baby. Hope comes out in reverse. Hope. Right? Hope. And this is a 9. The divines are here once again. No hope for the community. And for the page of staff, what is the insight, spirit for fire? Over your community. See that? Playful. Right? Playful. Someone who doesn't take it serious, and it comes in as an 8, spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as a transformation, time to turn it around. This is the news that this is no laughing matter or no playing matter, because life changes and life events are at hand. I'm telling you, I refuse to stay stuck for another 7 years. Or another 2 years, or another 5 years, or another 9 years, 11, 13, 27, and 25. Those are the years that I'm picking up. Who want to stay in the same cycle that long? Some of you better open your eyes and your ears and your mouth and keep moving. Who is worth you staying stuck that long? Even if it was 3 years compared to 9. Who? Do you want to get up and go through the same cycle every day? You know how many people commit suicide? They end their physical lives because it's the same repetitious cycle over and over and over and over. All you had to do was change and reframe your mind. Different actions get different results, correct? Let's go, spirit. Why is the community here for the fire? What? Towards no hope. There's no hope. I hear no hope for the future. For who? For the people who are trying to keep me blocked. I know that's right. Let's go. The warrior fire. The knight of staff coming in with the creation of that action. Receiving action. Yeah. Towards what? The warrior of earth. Towards being grounded. Let's go. Let me make sure you can see. The creation. Within the creation. That is the 3. The 3 of action and the 3 of being grounded represents the balance. A creation within a creation makes for the balance. We're underneath the deck, another knight of air. Now you got a knight running around with a sword. Yeah. Whoever I need to cut off, chop off, not in the physical realm, because then you'll be in jail. Nope. But in the spiritual realm, you have earned your sword. And what will you do? I am either going to stick to the truth, hit people with truth, or cut people away. Why? Because my victory is here. Let's go. Along my journey. What? And it is coming in very swiftly. And when it comes in, what will it bring? What will it bring? My fortune. What? Yes. Fire. Yes. Come on, baby. What? Do I keep going? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going because it's okay. Hurry up. So they tell us shapeshifter, hangman, insight comes in. Let's go towards what? The action I need to take. The Ace of Wands, baby. The action I need to take. Because of the discernment. Discernment. This is another major in this deck. The devil represents the creation of discernment towards the creation of sorrow. So I seen, right, the pain. I seen the hurt. I seen the block. I seen through the community. I seen through the relationship. I seen through the people, the person. Same thing. I seen through them. I had a feeling about them. See that? Confirmation. And I see now the pain, the sadness, the hurt that they're going to cause me, or the pathway block that they're going to cause me. Discernment towards sorrow. See that? And I didn't want that. I wanted victory as I journeyed. You see that? And it comes in swiftly when I switch paths. And on this path switch or change, there's going to be fortune for me. The 8 with the 2 represents the 1. The 1 of self towards the thought of action along your journey. What? Then they tell us justice comes in. What? Justice has came in and played the role, right? Towards the seeker of earth, which is the knight of coin, right? The receiving of something solid. And then they tell us all serpent, tower, this is the tower, self, right? Self change, right? Self evolution, self growth, right? The tearing down of an illusion or the tearing down of the relationship and connections for me to see straight creates the change of that knowledge. Change of knowledge towards a balance of me receiving charity. Yeah. This could be material. This could be spiritual. This could be physical. This could be emotion. It's a balance here of what is being received, what the divines have offered you, and what you are receiving. And then at the end of it all, it always equals self growth. Who don't want it? Who don't want it? Underneath the deck, which is the top of the deck, what is pushing forward everything? Divine strength. The divines are here once again, pushing forward. Do not get stuck on these paths. I'm telling you. I guess for October, I need to add in pathways for the vote. We just came out of pathways. But since everyone is switching, it's time to put it back up. We need to know, we need to look. But it is always based upon your vote. Listen. At the end of the day, it's beautiful. Yeah. All the knowledge you needed to gain or the knowledge you needed to hear, right? Wisdom, divine wisdom in your mental. It's all about yourself. Not so much like a love matter, but it's all about being like abundant. And when you speak love, this is like the divine's love for you. We are here trying to tell you about how you need to move, what you need to know. And it's a lot of gain on the board. A lot. Listen, anybody who needs to talk to me, email me. Look out for Dark Mystic 666. That's my other channel where I pick up on the blocks because we did see someone who was blocking here, right? Fire. And I believe I'm going to do that one as well on Dark Mystic 666. by elements too, by elements. That way you can see what's going to be hindered, or what type of block or fear a person is creating, or what type of actions the person is creating for your sun, moon, planets, right? Your houses, or for your sign, right? Yeah. Listen, make sure you vote. Don't hesitate to speak out. I don't care what time it is. I don't care where you are in the world. If you need to open up your mouth and speak, speak. I'm always listening. I'm always looking. I'm always reading. hmm You know how many paragraphs I've read? And I sit right there and read it. And I sit right there and email you back a whole bunch of paragraphs. Right? Sometimes people need to open their mouth because you have bogged yourself down with so much confusion and deception and depression that there's no room for determination. Can't have that. Can't have it. We are in crucial and critical times. Crucial and critical times. Times to switch. A lot of you may have already switched, and congratulations, because that's what you always want. A person who can move throughout, these realms and these portals and these pathways easily. But there are others who struggle, and they struggle not in a sense of knowing, but they struggle in a sense of not knowing. If you feel that something's not right, or you feel that somebody is doing anything, email me and talk to me. You know how many people say, Leah, I feel like somebody, I can't put my finger on it, but somebody, something, what is going on? You know how many people I have picked up on that has had these demonic spirits and these demons and these dark energies attached to them, and guess what? I help them get them off of them. That's what I do. Stay tuned, right? Subscribe. If you check to make sure you still subscribe. We still having a problem with why people getting unsubscribed. Go to my other channel, Dark Mystic 666, and subscribe there. Yeah, we're growing. And I'm getting ready to do October blocks by element. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, I've been getting emails about the sage sticks, the 5 directions. I have one more left. I have one frankincense and sage and one myrrh and sage. And I have one ceremonial. Like when you get ready to perform your rituals, or you need to cleanse your area, or what you're getting ready to do your performance with, I have sage for that too. What else? I still have bracelets. I have different stones, they represent different things. Everything is at my website, right? Yeah, everything is at my website. If you're unsure, I can help you with that. What else is there? But anyway, thank you for, being part of my light sent family. My website is enlightenedmystic.org. I believe I am going to post a twin flame or a love reading on my website. So until I see you guys again, good luck. Let's get this path changed. Let's get it. Yeah. I love you guys, right? Thank you for your support, your likes, your subscriptions. And until I see you guys again, work it out, figure it out, and take care.